Hello and welcome. My name's Kathy A, and yes, we're back to normal here, the A household. Today I thought it'd be fun to go through some of the things that I've bought because of other YouTubers, and I thought I would show both the YouTuber and what they recommended that I liked, and kind of give them credit and kudos and where it's worth. And I will link their channel below and also the product that they recommended, and maybe you'll find some new favorites in here as well. All that beauty with Lori. I was going to pass this up, and then Lori did her video with some looks from this palette. This is the LORAC MegaPro 4. This wound up being my palette of the year because it is so versatile, and she did a great job in using the colors for different looks. I was so impressed with that, and she's just a gentle person. She's got a beautiful soothing voice, very personable, nice. She's been in the YouTube community for a while. She always comments on other people's videos. She's just a very nice person. And she has beautiful hair too, oh my gosh. But she always does like very kind reviews with things, and she finds a way to use things, and I think that that's really admirable of her. I don't always find a way to use a palette. She does, and she did a great job with this, and enough that it convinced me to buy it, and it made my palette of the year. So I think that, you know, kudos to Lori for convincing me to buy that. Or is the word enabling? Emily Noel 83. She is like the queen of drugstore reviews. She does amazing reviews, very detailed. She has a lot of knowledge about makeup and a lot of experience and a lot of products. And when she says something's good, it's good. Now, I have not had luck with any of the face products that she recommends because she has oily skin and she's in her, I think, early 30s or late 20s. She's very young. To me, she's very young. Some of you think that's ancient. But I always listen to formulas and longevity, and she recommended the MILANI Everyday Eyes palettes. All of them. She liked all of them. I have 2 of them, and I really like them a lot. And she really loves MILANI for some reason. Now, she only uses one eye primer, high-end or low-end, and it's the MILANI one. And of course, I bought that, and a few years ago it seemed to work fine for me, but recently, I don't know if it's because I use the MAC paint pot now in Painterly, but this just doesn't do it for me at all. So. And it's the only primer she uses. I think it might be a crinkly old lady eye thing, but that was a fail for me. She also uses Lash Discovery just on her lower lashes. It reminded me a lot of IT Cosmetics Tight Line, where you can get really close. It's a tiny little wand, so you can get really close and you can almost double dip and make it an eyeliner as well. And IT Cosmetics Tight Line Mascara did something very similar. You can use it on your upper lashes, but it doesn't give you very much body or length. I just thought it adds an extra step to things, so I did buy it to try it to see if I could use it like the IT Cosmetics Tight Line. It's not like the IT Cosmetics Tight Line. The formula is very different. It's very light. Angie, Hot and Flashy. I actually got to meet her about a year and a half ago. Nisha, Sugar Puff and Fluff, she came over to the States, to New York, for a vacation, and decided to have kind of a meet and greet in the hotel lobby. And Angie, Hot and Flashy, went with her daughter, and my husband and I went along with, there were several viewers and fans and of Nisha and Hot and Flashy, and apparently there were a couple there that knew who I was, which was kind of thrilling. My husband got a big kick out of that, that people said, "It's Kathy A." Yeah, it was nice, and I got to chat with Angie a little bit. What I'll have to say about Angie, Hot and Flashy, she's very nice, she's very shy, and she's beautiful up close. Her skin glows. I felt like such a frump stand. I was like the before picture and she was the after, you know. It was just such a frump. She is so beautiful. Her skin glowed. She's got a beautiful figure. She was dressed well. Her daughter's stunningly beautiful as well. And yeah, I really like her. I mean, I don't know how, you know, how if we know each other on here or what, especially in the older community. We don't communicate a lot. A lot of us don't talk to each other at all. Once in a while we'll send an email or write a comment on each other's videos or something, but we don't really know each other very well. But I was so pleased because Nisha is the sweetest thing. I really enjoyed meeting her. But I especially enjoyed meeting Angie, because she doesn't live all that far away from me, which is kind of nice to know. And I have been watching her. She started her channel probably about a year before I did. And she is probably the most, I hate to use the word popular, I'll just say she has the most subscribers, I think, of any of the beauty community that's over 40. And she's just phenomenal. She's like science background. She's really into the ingredients and the details. She looks at procedures and processes. She rips everything apart in an honest and very down-to-earth way. Very, very nice person. She turned me on to Chanel, and she has the Vita Lumiere Velvet. I think she has the velvet one, which is the black one. It's the first one I bought because of her. And when that was almost gone, I think I gave it to my granddaughters. I bought the aqua one, which is the sister to the velvet one. And this is more for people with dry skin. Angie tends to be more combo skin, and I tend to be more dry skin, so foundations that she loves don't necessarily work as well on me. I love Chanel. I think that she's turned me on to several different products. She got me to buy my first Wet n Wild lipstick too, because she had that contest with the lipsticks at one time and Wet n Wild won, so I went and bought all these Wet n Wild lipsticks, and it's like my containers kept breaking. It's kind of weird. I should have depotted them and put them in like a little lip thing or something. I don't know. But I love Angie. I think she's great, and I was happy to meet her, and maybe I'll meet her again. Glitzy Fritzy. Mary's been around for a while. She's got one of the craziest sense of humors on YouTube. She's really funny. She's extremely tech savvy. When any of us have any kind of a tech question about lighting or cameras or software or anything like that, she's very helpful. She showed me what Magic Links was and how to use it. She's just really, really good. She does makeup tutorials from start to finish, and she's very good at explaining how she puts different eyeshadows on. She has beautiful hair. She just cut her hair. She had one of the same wigs I did. We were both sent the same wig, and we did different things with them, and she was sent a short wig, and she liked it so much she cut her hair short to match like what the wig was. She is a Lancome girl, and she got me into Lancome and the, one of the mascaras anyway, and also the Sills, which is the white tube, which is the primer, the lash primer. She's really a Lancome girl. She's had luxury makeup for a long time, and she caused me to buy the Lancome special makeup remover, so that I would get that big ballet box full of Lancome products for $65. But I like Lancome a lot, and once you try these luxury style products, it's really hard to go back to drugstore stuff. I think there are some additional ingredients in some of the luxury products that just aren't there with the drugstore, you know, counterparts. So this is a beautiful glowing blush and some eyeshadows, and they're just satiny, silky smooth, really beautiful. I have another set as well, and the lipsticks are nice as well. Now, besides the technical videos and the get ready with me informational tutorials, Mary also has a store. She is selling jewelry and mugs and all kinds of t-shirts and hoodies and hats. It's really cool. You know, the Fritzy family. It's a kind of a global love kind of a message. And I really like her stuff. I mean, there's Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Nordstrom's kind of jewelry. Some of the earrings are named for different YouTubers, and some of the products are just gorgeous. She has bracelets, and the threader earrings, which are really trendy right now. I really love her. I bought a watch from her, I bought some earrings from her, I bought a hoodie from her, and I've not been disappointed. She's very personable, and she's somebody I want to do business with. So I hope you check out her store, which I'll also link below. British Rose Beauty, Julie in DC. She is, I think she's sort of new to the game. I think she started her channel a couple years ago. She's got a beautiful accent. I'm not sure if she's from Wales. She's from somewhere in Great Britain, but anyway, they live in DC now. And she's got a little family, and she was talking recently about this palette, the Chocolate Gold from Too Faced. And it was a palette that I would not normally be attracted to at all, and I wasn't going to get it. Look at the packaging on that. Isn't that gorgeous? My fingerprints, all gnarly fingerprints on it. This has got all these beautiful frosty shades in it. Stunning. It's just stunning. It has kind of a matte here that you can use as your base, and it smells like chocolate, which, you know, it's always a pleasure with the Too Faced stuff, except the peach. I wasn't a peach girl, but the palette is beautiful, and this is one of those palettes that you can accentuate. You can make a basic eye with your beiges and everything, and then take a color like this and just put it over, and suddenly, look at that. You know, you've got this beautiful transformation. It's just one little thing you just change, and it's because, you know, the shimmers are all so beautiful in here. I really like this palette, and I never would have purchased it because it just initially, I'm looking at it, I'm like, mustardy gold, you know, I don't know, hot pink, but look, it's so elegant and so glamorous, and it's like, it's kind of a real girly girl kind of thing to get, and I'm so grateful to Julie for demonstrating this and convincing me to buy it. I like it. Another enabler. Thanks, Julie. But she's a character to watch, and I have her channel linked below as well, along with this, because this is definitely a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. A little goes a long way. I'm not into the full glam, shimmer, shimmer, glimmer everywhere, but I do like to touch a little bit here and there, just for a little bit of accent. I watch a young lady called Thrift Thick, and she's probably the most human. You'd want to hang out with her. If you were in high school or something, you'd want her to be your best friend, because she's so cool. She's hip on everything. She's honest. She has like some skin conditions with cystic acne and things like that, so when she tests out products, it has to cover up a myriad of issues. And she's so kind and so nice, and very positive person. You can feel her energy. She tests things all day long, and at the end of the day she will tell you if she had to touch it up, or if it's like you know, moved or migrated, or if she got oily skin during the day. She's so good. She's the person who turned me on to the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I recently gave little jars of this from this jar to some winners in the giveaways. I love this powder. It's just as finely milled as any of the high-end powders are, but the peach scent, I couldn't handle the peach scent. And some people find that that's what they really like about it. I found I really liked how it set my makeup and made my makeup look flawless. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. However, if you don't like that kind of fakey peach candy kind of scent that it has, you're not going to like it because it doesn't dissipate right away. And I like it. You get a lot in here. There's a lot in the jar still. Probably my granddaughters are going to get the remainder here. I like this a lot, and that is from Cassie of Thrift. She is also, I think she's vegetarian, so she recommended Bite lipsticks, and she's the first person I saw demonstrating them. These are very, very pretty. They're food grade lipsticks, vegan, very, very beautiful. And she likes this particular formula, the Mouche Boucher, I think is the formula. And this color is Sweet Cream, I believe. Yeah, this is Sweet Cream. This is really nice. There's a little bit of a scent to these lipsticks. This one has a sweet scent, which is the Sticks one, and she's got beautiful lips, and everything looks good on her. I like these a lot. I think Bite is a wonderful brand. I like supporting them. SWOOZEBIRD. Swoozie is, I think she's involved with theater. And she is a really lovely person. She actually turned me on to Trish McEvoy. Trish McEvoy invented the makeup planner, and I am 3/4 of the way through my Trish McEvoy docutorial. I'm working on it. I've been working on it for 6 months. We moved out of our house and into an apartment, and we had to go through a lot of hijinks. We had a lot of family stuff going on, so I have not been able to do the whole thing, but I'm hoping to have it done this weekend. The planners work just like the planners you would have for your yearly, oh, Thursday I have an appointment at 6 o'clock. Well, this is today. This is my highlighter, blush, and contour. And all sorts of, it's just convenient. Everything's right there where you need it. Very organized, as Trish McEvoy is a very organized person. I can't wait to tell you her story. But Swoozie turned me on to Trish McEvoy, and I'm really grateful to her for that, because I'm really enjoying the makeup now because of that. Finding this, and then finding some of the other makeup items, and then reading the story of this really remarkable woman. So, the Baking Diva. She is so cool. Dolores is a master baker. I mean, she, during Christmas, she did the 24 cookies of Christmas, I think it was, or 12 cookies of Christmas. She had a different cookie recipe every day. She makes little cakes, and she makes appetizers and all kinds of different things. Absolutely wonderful. The sand pudding in the summer in the bucket with the little shovel in it. Absolutely amazing recipes. I'm really into baking and cooking, and I had at one point thought about doing a cooking and baking channel. And she's just such a remarkable inspiration for me. I watch her all the time. She's got a great sense of humor. She has her grandsons come and help her sometime, and she's like the coolest grandma ever. So I've got her linked below, and I have found so many good recipes from her. She's just an encyclopedia of baking and cooking, and she's just good, and she has little hints about, you know, the products themselves and ingredients and the best way to find them and how to get them and what they look like and the best way to tell which ones to get. I just love her. She's great, and it's a fairly new channel, and I know she just makes delicious stuff. I really like, and I like her as a person. I mean, she's just a nice person. You know, when you're watching YouTube videos, you're kind of spending your time with people and you're hanging out with them. So, you know, you want to hang out with nice people. And I'm really grateful that you're hanging out with me today. The last site that I go to all the time is called 5 Minute Crafts. There's nobody talking. It's just one really good tip, trick, hint, shortcut to making your life that much better. It's using hot glue, using basic things you have around the house, cardboard boxes, creating things. If you watch one of the videos, you'll understand completely what I mean. There was one that had different ways to tie a scarf, how to make your own lipstick. I'm addicted to those. I can sit and watch those all afternoon. They just have some fun, fast music in the background, and they just have hands doing this, and then they'll show a person going like this afterwards, you know, stapling their jeans when they get a rip in them, how to get stains out of your clothes. It's just an all-purpose kind of how-to. Absolutely wonderful site. I want to thank all of you for watching today, and I hope you're all having a wonderful week. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Toodles.